morning, folks. Back out in the garage again this weekend. I'm working on a couple projects. This is the first one I'm working on today. This is a giraffe, mama and baby. You've probably seen that one on my previous video. I did one for myself years ago. I'm doing this one for a friend this morning. So I got the pattern glued onto the piece of wood. I'm doing this out of pine. I'm going to stain it, of course. I'll just show you here now. Basically, I got the little giraffe all cut out. I still got the mama left to cut out, and I'll just show you some screenshots here of the cutting it out on the scroll saw. I won't give you all the scroll saw cutting, it's just boring. So yeah, I'm in the process now of cutting out. First thing I cut out the perimeter. Now I'm in the process of cutting out all the individual pieces. Like I said, I got the baby one done, and now I'm going to cut out mama like this, and we'll put it together. And the plan for this guys, is that I'm going to raise the whole baby out further than mom, so that it looks like she's actually standing in front of mom's neck. And that's the whole idea of this design, is to have the little one standing in front. She's standing in front of mom here. Mom's behind, protecting, of course. So yeah, so what I'll do first is I'll put the baby together fully, and then I'll raise it up, put a piece of 1/8 plywood on the back of that, and raise everything up, and then I'll put mom in around it, so that the baby has got a higher profile than mom. And same thing here with the nose and the snout and all that. I'll raise all that out to give you some profile for the face, and do same thing on mom up here. Her chin will be out further than her neck and stuff. So I'll take you through all that. But right now I'm going to finish cutting out mom, get all the pieces together, and then we'll start sanding and putting it together. And I'll bring you back, guys, as we go through the process. So folks, I got the giraffe all cut out. Everything is in pieces here right now. And now we'll start the process of sanding it. Now, I don't know if I mentioned before, I always label everything on the back. Make sure that I don't lose pieces. So everything on the pattern has a number. So every time I cut out one, I label it on the back. Make sure that it's I know where it goes. So what I've also got done here is when I start putting it together, I always use the base pattern, and then I cover it with packing tape, so that when I glue it up, it doesn't stick to the paper. And I also have a master here that I go by in terms of laying it all out and such. So right now, yeah, I'm going to start sanding this, and we'll start putting it together. Once I get it sanded, I'll figure out what I need to raise, what I need to profile, and I'll add pieces of something like 1/8 or 1/4 stuff to raise up each piece as I go. And I'll just use some wood glue to glue those little risers on the back. And I'm going to start with the baby giraffe. And once I get him together, I'm going to raise the whole thing up by 1/4 of an inch or 1/8 of an inch, and then cut out his pattern, so I have a nice pattern there on the edge for when I put my backing board on. So everything will be flush on the outer edge. Inside doesn't really matter if I have gaps or not, but because you won't see it when I put the backing on anyway. All right, so folks, start that process. Okay, folks, welcome back. Here's the next morning. I spent yesterday doing some sanding and working more so on the baby giraffe, like I mentioned I was going to do. Did some staining and that, and I got the initial part of it glued up. Now I got to raise the profile on the face of the giraffe, the baby giraffe. So I'll just give you a look here what's on the go. See right here, we got the baby giraffe started. Mama's not fully done yet, so I've been working on this guy first to get him situated before I add him to the pattern. So yeah, I'll continue that now for today, and I'll bring you back when I get them finished, put together anyway, and then I'll work on the mother giraffe. Stay tuned, folks. Well, folks, all the parts are cut out, stained, and they're not glued together. I just got them placed together here right now. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to raise mom's head up a bit along the cheek line here. And you'll see that when I get it finished. So I'm going to put a smaller backing behind her head. Let's raise it out from her neck to this line here. And the whole baby is going to come up another 1/4 of an inch. So I'll raise him up. And then that way he stands out from her neck and her head, which is, when you think about it naturally, your chin is out further than your neck, so your chin will be out further here. So I'll do that now. I just want to make sure it all fit together here. and it's all stained up. Like I said, it's not all glued up yet. It's just laid here in place. But I'll create a couple more backings, create it on the profile, glue it all up, and put it together, and then bring you back when I get that all done. And then once we're ready for polyurethane, sorry, then be off to my friend. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this little bit. And the giraffe, I'll give you a final shot of the giraffe when she's all done. Well, folks, it's all glued up now. You see I raised up the profile on Mom's chin, and the baby giraffe is raised up also. So yeah, it's all glued up now, waiting for the glue to dry, and I'm going to put a backing on it, and then polyurethane. So yeah, this guy is almost all done. So folks, while the giraffe is over there, stain is drying on it, and some of the parts are glued up, I've started to cut out another Intarsia. This one here is for a friend of mine, Mr. Neil Late of Black River Outdoors. You might know, watch Neil's channel. I'll just throw up his screenshot here now of his channel. Neil's into trapping big time. Beavers is one of the things that he traps, and I was talking to him a little while ago. I was wondering if I would be able to do an Intarsia of a beaver. And I do happen to have a pattern. I never did make the beaver before. Excuse me. I never did make the beaver before, so it's the first time. So yeah, I got this pattern out, and putting it together now for Neil. And I think Neil's going to put it in his fur shed. I'm not sure, but it's up to him where he puts it. Anyway, just got it cut out, and I go through the same process that I did before, guys. I'll start sanding and shaping and texturing and put this one together. So yeah, it's got it all cut out, all the pieces. It's not a complicated pattern, but looking forward to seeing this one finished and seeing it up on Neil's wall. Anyway, guys, stay tuned, and I'll bring you back as I make progress on this one also. Folks, this is the second project I've been working on. It's a beaver. So I got it all preliminary sanded now, and now I'm gonna start doing some texturing. And then when I get that done, stain it up, and then after all that's done, gets dried up, we'll start raising profiles and stuff and see what goes where and continue on. So I'll bring you back, guys, when I get texturing done. Well, folks, I skipped ahead quite a bit. I got the texturing done, got it all stained up, and just laid together here for now. Nothing is glued here at the moment. But I want to do some profiling here in next stage. But yeah, this is basically what it's going to look like, the beaver. I like it so far. Hopefully Neil likes it. So yeah, that's what we got so far, folks. Like I said, I didn't record a lot of it because you've seen me do it before with staining and texturing and stuff. So I wouldn't bore you with that. So yeah, this is what we're going to look like. So I got to do some profiling now. I'll raise up some of these pieces. I'll probably raise the whole beaver up so that his paw is probably in front of the stump and so on. And when I get at it, I'll bring you back when that part is done. Create a backing for it, and then put a bit of polyurethane on it. So here we go, folks. I'll bring you back when the final result. Well, folks, the beaver is all glued together now. Just got to let that set up and create a backing for it. I raised up the leaves so that it looks like it's standing in front of the tree stump. I raised up his paw so it gives a bit of profile to the piece. So anyway, folks, this is a first time I've done this one, so I really like it, I must say. Get a backing put on it now and get some polyurethane put on it. And so that should be good. Anyway, I'll bring you back when I get it all completed.